Are you ready to take your fragrance game to the next level? The first tip is to avoid blind buying a fragrance. Have you ever been swayed by rave reviews or hyped up fragrances online only to be let down when they don't live up to your expectations? It's a common mistake to trust the opinions of others without considering your own unique body chemistry. Remember, a fragrance that smells great on one person might not work well with your skin. Always test fragrances on your own skin before making a purchase and give them time to develop. Now we've got these two categories, light and fresh during the day, heavy, dark, more for the evening. Why does this matter? Because depending on why you're buying the fragrance, you're gonna go towards one or the other. If you want something that's versatile you can wear to the office, that's gonna be in the lighter, fresher side. If you want something to wear out on a date that's gonna attract the ladies, you're gonna want something heavier and sweeter. By taking this one action, you're gonna give even relatively weak fragrances the best chance to last and project. Except if you want your expensive fragrance to last longer, to project more, then the first thing you wanna do is apply a moisturizer. This should be a neutral moisturizer, an unscented cream. You can use Vaseline as well. Point being is you want to seal up the skin where you're going to apply the fragrance. You see, if you've got really dry skin, it doesn't matter how strong the fragrance is, it's going to be absorbed, it's going to evaporate quicker, it is not going to last. So one of the best things you can do is apply that moisturizer, again, in the areas that you're going to wear the fragrance. By taking this one action, you're going to give even relatively weak fragrances the best chance to last and project. Now specifically, where to apply on the body. I know I've talked about spraying in the chest area multiple times. For me, that's my go-to area. But in general, I like to spray on the hot spots of the body. So let's start with the chest. This is the easiest. And I think if you're just out of the shower, it's just something you can spray one spray right there, about 3 to 6 inches. Depends on the atomizer, which is basically the sprayer up here, how it projects and how it shoots. Again, you want to understand what you're using. But right here, about 3 to 6 inches sprayed right on the chest is a great place to start. After that, you can maybe move up to the neck. You can maybe go on each of the arms. You're looking for hot spots, again, areas where it's naturally going to get warm and the smell is going to radiate off. But what about clothing? So I get this question a lot, and I understand why you need to be careful because you don't want to stain your clothing. But if you don't want this to touch your skin, and I get some people don't want that, and you want the fragrance to last longer, then consider spraying on your clothing. This is a great option. Again, same areas, chest, back of the neck. If you're wearing a suit, you could spray it right on the wrist areas of the suit, maybe even on the arm, in the chest area, even the back shoulder area. All of this, again, especially if you want to leave that intoxicating sillage trail, get back to those earlier rules, understand what you're putting on and how strong it is. Check the authenticity of a fragrance. There usually is a number at the bottom right in here. If it's on the bottom of the bottle, it should be on the box, but basically go to the mighty Google, type in fragrance authenticator lot number, and you should have this calculator pop up where you can actually enter that information and see if it is legitimate or not.